Hey guys, this video was supposed to be on Marshall over here. However, I'm going to insert a clip right around here. Okay, now that we're underneath the car, you see there is one bolt there, and the whole reason that we're doing this is the other bolt backed out. Then there's this clamp right there, need to undo. And then it goes over to the passenger side up there, which I will get to. As you can see, I am not going to be the stupid person who decides to try and get the cats off and weld that up all by myself, because it's a pain to try and get the downpipe off. The welding isn't even the issue, honestly. It's the issue of getting the downpipes off. However, we're going to have a video on this thing. Last night I was coming home. I was trying to use cruise control. It has never worked. I tried getting it to work. I've tried multiple times. I went to Chicago in this thing. I went to Texas in this thing with no cruise control. I've been used to it because of Marshall. That's a work truck, so it doesn't even have cruise control. However, this thing has cruise control. It just doesn't work. So we're going to try and get it diagnosed, and we're going to do a couple other things in this video. Okay, so about a year ago, I was like, let's figure it out. I really want to be able to have cruise control. So what everyone said was to replace this little switch right here. I don't know what it's called, but that fixed the issue of it not even showing up, because it used to be where I press the on. Hold on, let me show you. It used to be where I'd press the on button and then I'd press set accelerator and nothing would pop up there. There's a cruise control. Hold on. There's a little cruise control light that shows up. I can't turn it on now because I'm not driving. But it used to be where I'd press the on button, then set accelerator, nothing would pop up. Now cruise pops up, but it just doesn't work. First, I thought it was the buttons because the buttons were atrocious, so I replaced those. Then, like I said, I replaced that switch. I'll figure out what it's called real quick, and then I'll let you know. But there is a diagnostic process, so I'm going to go through that, and I'll take you with me. I'm pretty sure that switch I showed you is called the brake pressure sensor, I think. I think that's what it's called. But like I said, I replaced that, and that fixed the issue of cruise control not showing up. Now I'm going to do some more research and see the diagnostic process to see what's going on with the cruise control and why it's not working. Okay, so I can't show you how to do this because I have to do it pretty quickly, but based off of this thread I'm looking at, I will actually leave it down below. You have to hold the off button. Let's see, what is it? With the key off, hold the off button, turn the key on, don't start the car, release the off switch within a second, press the on switch, then release and press resume. Okay, resume, then press set, then press cruise. Press resume, coast, then set. With each press of the switch, cruise control light flashes to indicate the switch worked. If there are 3 DTCs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So, if they all work, that means the buttons work. If it flashes, hold on. I don't know if that was confusing for you. It might have been. But if they all light up, that means all the buttons work. However, if they don't, that means the buttons don't work. Also, afterwards, it's going to flash a certain amount of times, and that's going to basically tell me what's going on and what the code is. I think if it doesn't flash, that means everything is good, but that's just very confusing. So I'm going to do the test, probably fail a couple of times, and then finally get it right. Make sure everything works and get back. Okay, so now I'm even more confused because everything worked. And it did little pull and it made sure everything worked, all that stuff. So I'm going to try and show you, and hopefully I don't epically fail, because I failed the first time. I had to do it one more time. So I'm going to show you real quick exactly how I did it and what I did. One sec. Okay, instead of showing you, because I need 2 hands to do that, and I need 1 hand to hold the thing, I'm going to set you up on a tripod and have you aimed towards the little servo motor. And according to the, the forum I'm reading, if it does the little dynamic pull, that means everything is working, which means I have no idea why the car decides not to work with cruise control. So I'm going to set you up on a tripod, aim you at the servo thingy, put the little mic over there too so you can hear it, and go from there. I might test drive it to see if the cruise control works after this. Not sure. Okay, So, this is the switch I replaced. I believe this is the servo motor. I just heard it click and it worked. So I'm gonna let you guys hear that as well. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, off. I see the cruise, that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. I hope you heard that. I'll do it one more time. And there were no, what is it called, flashes, meaning there's no faults. Okay, yeah, I double checked. You guys definitely heard the servo motor kick on. I'm pretty sure what I showed you was the motor. Let me show you one more time. So you see this thing right here? This thing right here? I wish I had a little pointer. Oh, I need to cut my nails. Damn. That's besides the point. Let me get at it at this angle. So that little motor, I'm pretty sure, is what controls the cruise control. And you heard it click on and you heard it click off, meaning it works. According to the forums and everything, there's supposed to be a little jumper harness here. I think this is it. No, this is not the jumper harness. This is just the regular harness. There was a recall or something where they needed to do the do, aka fix whatever it was, because apparently it started fires. But I don't see that jumper harness on mine. Even if I did, well, that's all besides the point. There's no codes that are coming up. Before I continue down this rabbit hole, I'm gonna probably in the next hour or so go to the gym. I'm gonna take the Lightning and I'm gonna test it and see if it works. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, I don't know. I'll look at the VIN number and see if there's still a recall open for it. And I might just take it to Ford and be like, hey, fix it for free. You're supposed to do this recall a while ago. Whatever. But I'll get back to you then. Oh, also forgot to mention, shout out Danielle for telling me to buy that from, what is it called, Harbor Freight. This little underhood light, it works perfectly. All right, I'm about to head to the gym. I can test out the cruise control, but I know everyone loves a V8 cold start, let alone a supercharged V8 cold start. So I'm gonna hit you with one of those. Then I have no idea how I'm gonna record and get the cruise control on while driving, but I'll figure it out and hopefully I won't crash. Okay, I don't know how good this is gonna be, but I'm gonna press the on button. On. Now what you're supposed to do is press the... don't crash. Set accelerator. Okay, cruise. Now is it working? Oh my god, I think I fixed it. I think I'm doing it. I think it's cruising. Unless it's not. Hold on. Set. It's not holding. Dang it. Hey guys, good news. I got good news and bad news. Good news, I figured out what's going on with the cruise control. Slash, I completely am an idiot and should have checked this first. Bad news, can't fix it right now. Slash, I don't know how to fix it, which means I need to do more research. I did a little bit of research and figured out, oh, it could be this, it could be that. Let me show you exactly why it's not working. Okay, you see how there is this cable? That is the throttle body cable. That, when I give it gas, it goes zoom zoom. This cable that isn't attached to flipping anything goes to the servo motor, which is right here. So the motor itself works. However, from what I can tell, you see this? I think that broke off. So I need to source another one or find a way to pull this and get that back on there with JB Weld or something. I don't know. That is something I have to do later on my own time. Now what we're gonna do is something very stupid, which none of you guys should do. I want to take the muffler off of this thing because it's an old Flowmaster muffler and I don't mind it. However, there's like 5 different holes in it and it rattles like hell and it makes it sound terrible. It makes it sound like a clapped out car. The part I'm about to say that you shouldn't do is I'm going to jack it up and have no jack stands because all the way over there, if you see, you can't see it, but there was a Mercedes-Benz C300 that I'm parting out. Well, we got it for Danielle's thing, so parting it out. They took the wheels. Well, they didn't take. They didn't take. I sold the wheels. So I only have 4 jack stands, all 4 are being used over there. I need to buy some more jack stands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jack it up, hope and pray to God the car doesn't fall on me, and see what all I need to do in order to take the muffler off. As you guys can see, there are massive rust holes in this thing. And when I had this up higher, I could see it was a Flowmaster. And you see that connection point? That is rusty to all hell as well. I don't think we're going to get to it in this video. Mainly because I need to go and buy myself some more jack stands. So then I can do this safely and jack it up all the way as high as I can take it. So I have more clearance to deal with all this crap. If I was smart, I would have gotten the other thing that I needed, which is for the interior. I need to get, what's it called? The sunglasses holder. I completely broke it off because I'm an idiot who decided to just let it hang or swing every single time. So it's broken. I need to get that off of eBay. I would have done that in this video, but I didn't get it yet. And even if I did, it probably wouldn't have shown up in time. If I think of anything else I need to do on this thing, I will do it. I don't think so, but I think that'll be the video. So instead of labeling this video fixing things on my SVT Lightning, it'll be diagnosing the cruise control. And it will be the most stupidest video because I'm an idiot who didn't look at the connector from the servo to the throttle body. If this is the last, actually, I'll outro it if this is the last clip. I changed my mind. I'm doing it. What you're about to see is done by trained professionals. Do not attempt to do this, especially with no jack stands. What I'm about to do is very, very, very stupid. Always use safety precautions. Don't be like me. Alright, I already sprayed it with WD-40. Now let's see if I can get these exhaust hangers off. Or sorry, these exhaust clamps off. Hopefully everything goes well and the car doesn't fall on me. If it does, I hope someone, what is it called, uploads this video on my behalf. I lied. I'm not doing it. I tried to. Then I realized all these bolts are rusty as hell. So I need to soak them in WD-40 and then hopefully they'll come off. If not, I'll get jack stands and everything so I can have both the front and the rear up. Climb underneath there, disconnect the battery. Actually, disconnect the battery, then climb underneath there. Climb underneath, whatever. And then I'll just use an angle grinder and cut it off, bro. They are so rusty. I think, yeah, I showed you how rusty they were. So, unfortunately, this video wasn't as spectacular as I'd hoped. I wish I fixed the cruise control. I mean, at least we figured it out. We figured out what's going on with the cruise control. And I wish I had enough, well, even if I had the jack stands, I don't think today is going to be a good day. And tomorrow I'm busy, and by the time the video needs to come out, I won't be able to do it. So hopefully by next video I'll be able to do it. If not, well, I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Let me know down in the comments. Once again, thanks for watching.